Ever since I can remember, trucks was always, part of my life. My mom's side of the family was all in Houston, and when we would go down, of course, we'd see my grandfather, and he had, of course, engine room. I would just sit in it for hours, imagining going somewhere, actually driving it. I want to say it was like early '90s. He sold it. I was devastated. Just remember, not being able to have that closure. It was like one of those deals where, life goes on. You have to, you know, get over it.
I think it was the fall of 2022. I seen a picture of that truck come up. It was an anonymous Facebook picture that somebody put up, hey, looking for a truck like this to buy. Not too long later, a gentleman by the name of Daryl, now we know, put up a post online looking for his grandpa's truck. Never really thought anything of it. I'm like, that's pretty neat. The guy's looking for his grandpa's truck. Later on, my friend Charlie was out at his friend's house taking a picture, and he took a picture of this truck because he knows I like old Little Window Pete's. And he sent it to me, and I'm like, where did you find that truck? And he goes, it's sitting out at Josh's. And I'm like, there's a story out there. And so I started going back through Facebook groups and messages and went through the comments, and Daryl's looking for his grandpa's truck, and none of the comments showed that it had been found. So I made a comment, hey, if you haven't found that truck yet, I know where it's sitting.
I sent him a Facebook message and waited. Then I woke up one morning and he had replied that this is cool, what's going on, where is it?
He was telling me, I have a good buddy of mine who owns that truck. Is it possible, that maybe this thing can happen? Maybe I can see it.
I was hoping for the best of it, that, Daryl would be excited.
I was kind of apprehensive, but he was like, don't worry about it, just come.
A high school kid sells his car, and 40 years later, he gets to see it again. The emotions, the everything that happens. Only this is happening with a semi. It's unheard of.
So we get there and we walk down, and I'm like, I see other trucks, right?
There it is.
And there's a truck. I'm like, I don't believe it. Like, I still don't believe that it's intact. It's the same.
So the truck is in the same patina it was in back in, in the mid 80s, and when his grandpa owned it and ran it. The same little steering knob that's on the steering wheel that he remembers when he was a 6-year-old kid.
I think he's going for a ride.
Remembering sitting in it and riding with my grandfather, hearing the pipes. It still had the same shimmy. The actual tone of it was exactly the same as what I remembered.
He kept explaining what all this stuff was, these hooks were for, what his grandpa used this for, what he used that for.
I'm over 45 now, sitting in the same seat, in the passenger seat, and this truck is alive.
I bet you there was 10 people around, some of your hardened truckers you've seen that with Harley shirts on you've never seen shed a tear, and they were standing here crying with Daryl giving them a hug.
Get me out, get me out, get me out. A lot of crying going on. That was definitely a lot of crying going on.
The trucking world is such a tight world, so I mean, he walked into a brotherhood of fellow truckers.
All of the work that was done to even get it, to get the truck there, I am grateful and I'm thankful. And I've never experienced anything like that.
I think it's a lifelong friendship from here on out. He's such a great guy, and it was a true blessing for him to come down here and just be a part of what we do and then what we could do for him. So it was just two complete opposite worlds colliding. It was amazing.